What time is it?
She kept doing it.
Has one.
Put your hands together, a big round of applause. What a fun tree to study and evaluate, but just if, you know, we show a few pigs, and if you do this and you know what they're supposed to look like, skin and hair, and to train these pigs to do what they do, and you can let them relax. But just an admiration for, just imagine the time and energy that these three kids have put in these projects to make them look like this. And I'm not taking anything away from any of the other ones, and I think they've done a fantastic job, but I think you've noticed a few other kids that have hogs that are in this level. And when they come out and they're presented and they're well-fed and they're well-managed, you know, these kids started on this a long time ago. Give these three a nice big round of applause. And have a deep admiration and appreciation for the amount of time that these individuals have spent on it. My heart, we do this and we like it, and It takes a lot of time and energy. But now we've got 3 pigs, and they're really good. And they're gives and takes. And I think there's challenges. And when they get to this level, it becomes a little bit of a personal preference. And you study things just a little bit different. I think there's some that might be a little bit sounder. There's one that's a little bit agile, but when you study him walk around, and maybe his setting's not quite right. There's one that's stout and square and puts everything together, and you wonder, is he quite sound enough? But his angles are right. Does he move with enough motion? Is there another one that's quite fresh enough? And does he have enough true dimension from behind? But I thought for me, overall correctness, skeletal quality, and everything fit everything together. We're going to start with the young ladies there. Right here. Let's give her a nice big round of applause. I thought comparatively, and I think there's another barrow that stays level in his design and balance is good, but comparatively to the barrow that we have in second, let's give that young man a nice big round of applause. I thought this pig was more opened up in dimension coming at me. I thought had more dimension to the center part of his body, and when he tracked away, there was more dimension. However, would I like to see him smooth out ever so slightly in his step in a longer stride? I would. I really admire this one in terms of his balance, his levelness of design, his slope to his shoulder, his ability to get out and move. He stays level in terms of his hip, and he stays square in his hock. That's good livestock. For whatever reason, he doesn't look quite as fresh in his appearance, and maybe he doesn't quite have the dimension that we have in the one that starts him. But that is a very, very good hog, and very, very good close to go first and second. And then we've got this one, and he's a unique creature because he keeps his head up, he's big hipped, he's super thick-ended. But it's almost like when I study this one in balance, there's just 3 circles. It's like he's got a shoulder blade, he's got a big old hip, his center body doesn't flow with the overall skeletal system. His length of hip needs to be better. And even though he gets out and flexes with that one, I'd like to re-coordinate the way that he comes at you and goes away from him. But that is a really, really good one as well. Let's give those 3 individuals a big round of applause.